Okay, what's up, guys? Today I decided, let me go down to Camden and visit this Bandai Namco Cross store. Never been, but heard about it. Seen like little TikToks here and there, but I said, let me come up and explore myself. So when I went in, immediately on the first floor, they had like these gachapon machines. I know it's like a big thing in Japan to get these little balls of like a collectible from like your favorite anime or series, but it was mostly anime downstairs. I really didn't realize that it was just going to be these machines all across the whole downstairs aisle. They did have the Mario Kart DX. If you've been to an arcade, you know that's the go-to machine. Then they had the basketball hoop, so it's kind of like it was very arcadey downstairs, mixed with like gachapon and stuff. They had some collectibles I've never seen before, little plushies from games or Star Wars, just random stuff. Saw people walking around, and they did have someone downstairs dedicated to helping people with them. They had this animal card game thing. I am not familiar with Animal Kaiser or any of their games. You guys can let me know where it's from. They had a token machine where you can get tokens. Going into it, I didn't realize what I actually need to do, so I only got 2 of them, but realized that you actually need 3 for most of them, so I had to go back and kind of re-up on them. But here they have the Hunter x Hunter machine. I just said, let me get one for my girlfriend. Little like cute little animal ball thing. No idea what the series is from, but it was cool. Heading up the stairs leads you to like loads of One Piece or anime stuff, but mostly One Piece. I get it, it's one of the most popular anime. They had some very cool figurines, or sorry, statues I should say. Very expensive, man, very expensive. But if you're a collector, you're gonna spend a lot of money here. I'm not familiar with these characters, but I think the most expensive one I saw, you probably see as I kind of pan around, but the most expensive one was £800. And I was like, damn, this collecting stuff is crazy, but they do look good quality. Here we have Luffy just so angry seeing people playing Dragon Ball Z when they should be playing the new One Piece game. He's like, what are they doing? They had this other series. I have no idea what this is for. It looks very VR and very weird on screen. I have no idea where it's from. Comment down below if you know. Here they had a case full of like Dragon Ball Z merchandise, Hunter, you got Kurapika, Hisoka, and some of the Phantom Troop. They got some of that Blue Lock, and all the characters from that series, just mostly anime figurines, but yeah, I guess this is the official store, that's why it's priced the way it's meant to be, which is very high. They had different brands of like makers who make different statues, so they had I think like 4 or 5, probably more than that, I'm just generalizing it. They had little snacks and stuff, so yeah, it was nice seeing a showcase of what other statue makers had to offer for different characters, different poses. They got some Jujutsu Kaisen little plush teddies and stuff like that. Then some little visual stuff and glass boxes. It was cool seeing them there. I like the way they presented them. Okay, so now we're getting to the expensive stuff. So they had this Rengoku one, which I saw, I was like, yeah, this is nice. As you can see, 800, I had to zoom in so you can see exactly how much this pricing is. They got Ishigo, so between the bigger statues are between like 800. I didn't see anything more than maybe like 950 for some of them, but they do look clean, Maybe one day when I become a millionaire, of course, I'll grab some of these statues. These are some of the trading cards. They had a whole section dedicated to the One Piece card game. and a few PS5 and PS4 games. Klonoa, I was surprised to see it here because it's mostly anime games, but I will pick this up. Good little one and two player game to play, and they have Klonoa 1 and 2. Okay, so from going into the store, I think I had my expectations in a certain way. When you go there, it's just going to be a thing where you're going to have... It's purely anime based, and they have like gacha kind of slot machines where basically it's like gambling almost. So they had 2 tokens for £4. So I was like, oh, okay, let me try this. But when I went up to the actual machines itself, it said you need 3 tokens to even get like a gachapon or something. It's like just like a little collectible inside of like a small kind of Pokemon looking ball. And most of them were 3. So I don't know why I need to buy. They should add an option for the 3. I don't know. I just thought that was a bit cheeky. So I got obviously another token itself, but it's for 2 tokens is £4. 4 tokens is £6. So you can get that. But I ended up finding a machine that had 2 tokens, just from anyone, so I wanted to try the machine out. But basically, if you want like 8 tokens, which is like the bigger, they're all the same size, but like maybe bigger things inside of the little gachapon, like little balls. So that was just the first floor. The first floor just had all of them were just those gachapon reels and maybe like a few arcadey bits. They had Dance Dance Revolution and stuff like that. And then when you go onto the first floor, this is like the collectible floor, because they had like figurines and statues, but oh my days, they must have sourced them officially from obviously Bandai. But Jesus, I think the most expensive one, let's say you want like a figure that's like maybe like this size, the box is like this size, so like 8 inch or something like that, 10 inches. Jesus Christ, £800. You could buy a whole new sofa with that. But I guess that's just my opinion. That's just the collector side. And these are, don't get me wrong, you're paying for, well painted, like how you have like £25 level like figurines like that are like, they're still decent quality, but they're just not going to be as good as quality as something that you're paying £800 for. So like they're hand painted and all this stuff. But they even had like a one-piece card. I didn't even know there was a one-piece card game, but they had like a section if you want to play cards and stuff. Yeah, cards. But purely majority of it was anime focused, and I thought it was going to have different stuff under Bandai's name, like Tekken, this, that. They did have a cabinet upstairs where you could play Tekken 8. That's it. And maybe like a few other anime games, but that's it. But it would have been really cool if the store had everything that revolves around Bandai or Bandai Namco or Cross, because they say Cross store, and I didn't think it was just going to be Cross anime. I thought it was going to be Cross everything under Bandai's kind of franchise, or Namco's kind of franchise. But in my opinion, top tips: do not drive down there. Do not drive down there. Don't drive. Take the train and take your time, because all around that area is 2 hours is £10. I got lucky today because it was Sunday, but just don't drive. Take train, and you can have a look around Camden, because they have many different stores and like little marketplace where you can buy food and other little anime areas and different types of places you can go to. So yeah, don't drive. Take the train. Take the time to explore the area and take it in. Make a full day out of it. But it's not worth it to drive down. But it was a good outing. I hope you enjoyed my video and my content. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. Join the vibes. Have a look at some of my other videos and tell me if you like what you see. But thanks for taking the time out of your day. It's been Akrameth. Peace, man. Take care.